All right, guys, welcome to day 2 of really focusing on H2, second half of the year, or Q3, which is third quarter. So again, we're working off of calendar year. So yesterday we talked about fiscal year and calendar year. Now we're going to be talking a little bit deeper about team communication. This is one of the biggest things. Your team is the front line, which means they see everything as it is. As leaders and visionaries and implementers and all this kind of different stuff, we see what we perceive to be out there, right? We sit inside our desk and we say, you know what, they're driving to the job. You know what, they just got on site or they're getting up on the roof. What we don't see is all the variables or the people that are not there, the phone calls they have to make, getting kicked off site because we didn't let them know that we were there ahead of time. Those are the real issues that sometimes plague the business of profit, where you can't be as efficient as you need because there's problems happening in the field. Or I'll say what I tell every employee as they come into a business: tell me what the elephant in the room is. Tell me what I've been walking around and I haven't been able to see for so long, simply because I'm just used to walking around it. And if you've been inside the business, your business, or even working for a business for a long time, you guys probably saw it when you first came in. Maybe you still see it, but it gets a little less disruptive when you just learn to deal with it. That's how it is. And that is the mindset that we don't want to have. We want to see the elephants inside the room, which means we need to talk to our employees. One thing that I implement twice a year with my team are SWOT. So it's a strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. If you guys have done it, there are different ways to be able to do it, but keeping it basic and just doing a SWOT in the business allows you, your team, your leadership, and I even take it all the way down to my technicians. Everybody has a say of what do they see? What are the strengths in the business that they see, the weaknesses in the business, and then the coolest part are the external opportunities and the external threats. So what opportunities can we take advantage of that maybe we're not doing a great job at? Or how can we protect our business from threats that we might see coming down the pipeline? These are all tactics that have been used by some of the largest corporations and roofing contractors in the entire United States that help protect them from COVID, that help protect them from some of the stuff that we may have seen coming down the pipeline, but didn't really take it as serious as we need. Everybody's input is super important on this. So a SWOT is just one of many different team building activities that you can. But the great thing about that is that you get actionable items that need to be solved, taken advantage of, or maybe even recognized to be able to grow your business and push it in the right direction. After all, a business is ultimately a culture of individuals that are driving, pushing, or trying to move the business in a certain way. The hardest part is when everyone sees it differently, everyone sees a different problem, and they start pulling the rope inside different directions. And at that point, no one's going to be at the finish line when maybe you as the leader or the implementer or whatever we want to call you, right? You're going to be at the finish line. You're going to be like, where's my team? And that's because they're still dealing with the problems that you guys didn't recognize. So if there's one thing I can tell you, get team alignment. This is a great time to be able to sit back, understand what's going on, take a little bit and work on the business, not in the business, but on it, to recognize what your team's going through, reset for the second half of the year so you can finish hopefully just as strong in Q3 and Q4 as you were in Q1 and Q2. My name is Chad Westbrook. I'm the founder of Service Alignment. And if you guys like this video or you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe, like it, share it. Just do whatever you can to get it out there, guys, because that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to raise the floor of our industry. The roofing contracting world can be so much better than it is right now. And it's taking the little steps like we are in this video right here to be able to be that 1% or even improve by 1% to make a better team. Thanks, guys.